Hello, welcome to this second third of July What Sold video. I decided to break it up into three parts. The first one was July 1st through the 10th. So this one is July 11th through the 20th. I didn't even know if I was going to have enough to do a video, but picked up a bit, so not a ton of sales, but I'm being pretty consistent. So I'm not whining. I'm not whining at all about this. On the 11th, I sold this hunting vest. I picked this up at an estate sale, and it had absolutely no tags. Took me some research to find out that it was a hunting vest. Beautiful leather. No idea what to list it at. I put it at 50 where it got very little attention. I ended up getting an offer for, and it's been listed since the end of February. So it's been up for a while. I got an offer for 35, which I decided to accept. That gave me 28 because, as I said, I didn't have interest in it. I didn't really know what I should charge for it. So I'm happy with that. I got a good deal. I go to estate sales usually on the second day where everything's discounted. So then on the 11th, I sold this, just a plain black Volcom hoodie. It sold for $19 and I got $15.20. On the 12th, I sold this Sheen pullover. I'm not sure how long I've had that. I'm not even sure if I bought it or if it was donated to me, but I think I bought it, but not for very much. So that sold for $13 and I got $10.05. Still on the 12th, I sold this Sigrid Olsen wide wale corduroy jacket. It's kind of like the jean jacket style. My cousin gave this to me. I stayed with her in LA a lot of years ago, and she gave me a bunch of stuff, and I wore it once, and I did like it, but I just didn't really like it. I didn't feel great in it. It was actually big on me. So it had been listed for a long time, since November 20th, only that might have been when it was last relisted, so a long time. And it was going to end up going into the yard sale pile when and if I had another yard sale, or even just going into the pile when I decided I'd had enough of sharing it. So that was an offer to like her, and so it got sold for $22 with a small shipping discount, so that's $16.10. Okay, on this item I've listed as being sold on the 13th. But it actually was sold on the 7th, and the reason why it was not in the previous video and why I'm not listing it is it sold on Kidizen. And I never got a notification, and this is only my third sale ever on Kidizen. I had pretty much decided to just leave it and not bother with it, though now I'm listing again. I'm that way. Anyway, so I happen to be cleaning out my spam folder, my junk folder, and there was an email from Kidizen saying, don't forget to put in your shipping information. I'm like, what is this? It had sold 5 days before that. So I sent it out that day. I messaged the person and said, I'm really sorry. I did not receive notification. So this is a Moth Sweater. Such a nice sweater, really. And it sold for $40. But I had free shipping. I was doing all of my Kidizen items with free shipping, though now I'm listing again, but I'm not listing with free shipping. After shipping and everything, I ended up with $29.29. And I believe this sweater was part of a donation. I did not purchase this sweater. On the 13th, I sold these super cute blue Birkenstocks. I sold them really low, and I'm going to explain why. Sold them for $15, and that gives me $12. Had they been even a half size bigger, I would have kept them. They're very cute. They're, they don't look like they've been worn, but, so it's got the like cork sole, and then it's got a black rubber bottom, and on one of the shoes, the black bottom was too short. So it was flawed, and I can wear things with no back that are smaller than me, in fact, smaller than my size, and in fact, I normally have to because otherwise my feet slide around too much. They're too wide, so I go a size smaller. But, they kind of like have a dip and come up a little bit at the end, and I thought, oh, with them being short, it's gonna rub on the back of my foot. So I decided I'm just gonna try to get something for it. I didn't spend a lot on it, so I wanted to make my money back and maybe a few bucks, which is what happened. And she gave me 5 stars and said she loves them, so I'm glad. You can actually buy replacements for that rubber, but I didn't want to deal with that. And it's like $28 for the set I can't remember if I found it on Amazon or eBay. I think eBay. But they really didn't need it because I did wear it around the house, and you couldn't feel that it was shorter. It didn't affect the walking on them at all. It's a weird thing too. Okay, then on the 14th, I sold this Chico's jacket. I feel like I should have gotten more for this Chico's jacket, but I just, I just wanted to sell it. And it's Chico's. I never expect to make a ton of money on Chico's. I buy it if I like it and if it's cheap. So it sold for $18, and it was listed on January 7th, so it was definitely ready to be, gone. So I got $14 and I think 40 cents for this. I got some nice beads. Anyway, this next sale is one of the best sales. It's from a guest, and it's a full price sale. Love guests. She didn't leave me a rating, don't care. She got it. She paid full price. 3 or whatever it is, 4 days later, I had the money. Perfect transaction. That's the way I wish every one of them was. So it's a beautiful wrap dress. J. Peterman doesn't fly off the shelves, but I'm sort of sentimental about it because the whole Seinfeld thing. So when I see J. Peterman, I'm like, oh, that's so cool, it's J. Peterman. And, I used to get their catalog, and I always enjoyed the catalog. So it sold for $35, and I got $28. And then I sold, then we're on 7/16, so nothing on 7/15. There were a few days during this period that I did not have sales. So I expected to sell less items than I did in the first third, but actually I sold more thanks to a bundle that's coming up. And, even though with missing days, I did have multiple sales on some days. So I sold this LuLaRoe dress. I know, LuLaRoe. I have a few, do I have a few or just one more Lulu? No, I think I have a couple more LuLaRoes, but those were donated to me. This one I did actually purchase, but it was super cheap, and I thought I find the LuLaRoe fabric feels really good. And I just thought the pattern was so pretty, the black with the pink roses. I mean, it's not something I would wear, but it also wasn't my size. So I decided to pick it up. It sold for $15. This was Mercari. It was listed in December. So I got $12.76, which is perfectly fine, but it did sit since December. So if I ran across this dress again, no, I would not purchase it. Then I sold these Under Armour tactical pants. I can't remember if these were new. Well, they looked new. These were listed in January, and so they sold for $25, and I got $20. Is that right? No. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't think I wrote that down. On the 18th, I sold this JCrew Sweater for $25. It had been listed for 9 days, so I would call that a fast flip. I got $20 for it. And what's special about this JCrew sweater? I know some resellers say they won't buy JCrew, and some people say, oh, they sell JCrew really well. I will buy JCrew depending on the price, depending on the piece. Well, this was 100% cashmere. That's a no-brainer to me. And it was beautiful. It's like this nice green, like olivey green. It was a great sweater. 9-day flip. Can't complain about that. Okay, on 7/18, yay, I sold these Zara Jeans. These Zara Jeans have been with me probably... I started reselling on Poshmark October 2019, and I probably got these somewhere towards the end of 2019. And I thought they were really cute. I tried them on a couple of times thinking, well, if they're not going to sell, maybe I'll keep them. I think they were a little big on me. Plus, they have those pom-poms at the hems. And, yeah, I'm not really a pom-pom on the hems kind of person. So that was actually a closet clear out message. So I sold them for $14. I got $11.05. Bon voyage. On the 19th, I sold this pink nurse's hoodie. I bought this because there were two nurses hoodie. The other one didn't have a size on it, and they were both pretty cheap. And I bought them thinking, I mean, I know you're not gonna make a lot of money on this, but I bought two, and I was thinking that I would list it as a lot. Well, the other one, which didn't have a size, once I measured them together, the other one was significantly smaller. So I could not list that one, and that one's still in my closet. If you're looking for a nurse's hoodie, that one's red, and I'd say a size small. Anyway, so it ended up selling for $14. I got $11.05. And actually, I haven't had it listed that long, so I'm okay with that. Then I sold this Ralph Lauren yellow striped shirt. I don't remember if I bought this shirt or not, but it's a classic design. Classic, right? That sold for $18. With a shipping discount, I got $12.90. And oh no, wait, there's more sales on that day. I sold this purse. Oh, full price. This was full price, not a guess, but full price. It's a lounge, it's so cute. It's a lounge fly purse, and this was donated to me. It sold for $40, so I got $32. And then I had a sale on Mercari for this Elahnah dress. I mean, yeah, Elahnah. I guess I sold this for $10, which is the cheapest I've ever sold anything. And the reason why I sold it for $10, I had it listed at $22, and I think I redid the pictures, and I noticed that it's got like a white lining, and I noticed the lining was a little bit longer than the lace. And I couldn't figure out, was it supposed to be that way? It's not like a really pretty lining. So it seemed kind of odd, and I don't remember what my thought process was that I didn't worry about it, or maybe I mentioned it. So someone sent me a message, and she said the lining is longer than the lace, which means that the dress probably shrank, and so I can only offer you $10 with shipping. I thought for about 12 seconds, and I'm like, you know what? It's defective. It's Elahnah, and nobody's really been. I've had a few likes, so I still got $8.41 on it, and I of course didn't pay that. I definitely bought this dress. This is the only Elahnah thing I've ever bought. I just thought it was so pretty. I even mentioned in the description that it was like the perfect dress to wear to get married in by an Elvis impersonator in Vegas when you like elope. It was just perfect for that. I just thought it was so pretty. Anyway, moving on to the last day, which was July 20th. I sold these Crocs flip-flops for $22. It was an offer to liker, so I get $16.10. I got quite a bit of interest on these, but they have been there for a while, so I'm pleased with that. Then I sold these Quicksilver corduroy pants. What happened with these is I sent a closet clear out message saying these are $25, I can reduce it to $20, and you'll get reduced rate shipping. So they messaged back the next day, so that must have been Sunday. Yeah, they messaged back the next day and said, yes, that's great. And I'm like, well, unfortunately, it's not closet clear out, so I cannot extend this offer. Friday will be closet clear out, and I can message you again. So then they're kind of smart. They wanted them, I guess. So they sent me an offer for the $20, which is what I was offering it to them, and they just would pay full price shipping. So of course I took that. So I get $16 on those. And then I sold this bundle of 3 items. Okay, first she put in 8 items and sent basically a very low offer. It came to like $210, and she offered me $60. I countered back at, I don't know, somewhere in the mid-100. And then she seemed to be playing with the bundle, because at one point there was another item in it. And then she ended up with 3 items in the bundle, which came to $92, and she made me an offer at $50. And I mulled it over, and I decided to take the $50 because, first of all, I didn't pay for any one of these items. So the t-shirt is Vince, and Vince is a good name, but it's just a plain t-shirt. It felt really good. Somebody bought it for me. I wore it a couple of times, maybe. And then I never wore it again. Just, it's like It's just not something that I would normally pick to wear. The other item is this Loft lounge dress. I think I said it was like a dress or a swim cover up. It was a really pretty, like, heathered t-shirt material. She must not only shop for herself, because the sizes were weird. They weren't the same sizes. Anyway, this was donated to me. And then the final item was this Marni skirt. Okay, Marni's made in Italy. Marni's expensive. Marni can go to the real, which is what I would have done, except the skirt had been hemmed. And I took down the hem because it seemed like it needed that. And then I could not get rid of the line from where the hem had been. Like, I steamed it, I pressed it, I took a wet towel with an iron. It was just, I think, a little bit faded. So that never went away. So there's no way I could sell that at the real or get a lot of money for it. I didn't have any interest in it. Had it fit me, I probably would have kept it because it was cute. Like, it's tobacco color, but it's a size 6 and it was pretty big on me. So I got $40 on 3 items that cost me 0. So that it is for this third. Third doesn't sound as neat as quarter, like for this quarter. But anyway, that's what I chose to do this month. Every month is an adventure. Sometimes I was doing weekly, then I did all of June only with just highlights. So who knows? Who knows? Only the shadow knows, or nobody. Not even the shadow knows. So that is it. I hope your sales have been good. I think we can learn by seeing what people are buying. And I will hopefully have an even juicier one for the next third, which was 10 days, and then it'll be 11 days. 11 days. So hopefully I'll have some good sales to report. And I will see you on my next haul video, which will probably be, well, I'll go a hauling on Saturday. All right.